After last week's beautiful performance by Sam Darnold, I was checking the awards for Player of the Week, and we actually won it before with Darnold and with Saquon Barkley, and also last week for Darnold's great performance. But this week we are going to be taking on the Miami Dolphins, who we already played and we smoked them, but who knows what could happen this time.
I know that it's difficult. I'm stacking this paper, it's sort of habitual. I blow the residual and fucking your bitch like it's part of my ritual. Part of the visual, but money you give me a heart on it's typical. I wanted it physical, $1 million I count up in intervals. Without it I'm miserable. Don't wanna fall off, so I'm all in my bag. Thinking God like it's biblical. I know it's gonna solve every problem I have. I bought on the principle. Remember the teachers was all on my ass. Now look all of them pitiful, and all of a sudden I'm so good at math.
Welcome everybody to week 7 of our New York Jets franchise mode. And we are in Miami in the rain, taking on the 5-1 Miami Dolphins. We are 5-1 ourselves, trying to make it 6-1. And it's very likely that we'll be coming out of Miami with a win this week. We just got to do what we do. Now Tannehill is coming out, 4 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 568 yards. That's a horrible season so far for him. But it's 3rd and 8 for the Miami Dolphins. And Tannehill is dropping back, and Tannehill is stepping up. And he has all the time in the world. I thought he was going to run away, but he finds his man, Wilson, over the middle for the gain of 17 yards. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 44, and Tannehill is dropping back, and Tannehill throws it up to his man, Darby, and Darby gets them that first down. Now it's 3rd and 4 from the 34-yard line. Sam Darnold's dropping back, and he throws the ball to his man, but he cannot complete it, so they're going to try to kick a field goal from the 34-yard line, and they in fact missed the field goal, so we have great field position heading into our offensive series. And we give the ball to Barkley. He gains 3 yards. It's 2nd and 7 from the 44, and Sam Darnold's dropping back. Sam Darnold finds his man Tomlinson over the left side for the first down. Now it's 3rd and 5 from the 42, and we give it to Barkley on a screen pass, but Barkley cannot get us that first down. So we are going to try to kick it ourselves, but we try to fake it and catch them off guard, although they were not off guard at all, so we just ended up looking stupid. But our defense is going to get us to stop here as it's 3rd and 4, and he finds Darby, but Darby cannot get them that first down. So we really didn't do that bad of a thing because we were going to punt it anyway because we didn't have enough leg. But Darnold has all the time in the world. He finds his man Tomlinson for the first down. And now it's 2nd and 8 from the 43-yard line. Darnold finds his man Enunwa, and Enunwa has a whole lot of space. Enunwa gets us all the way to the 24-yard line. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 24. Darnold is dropping back, and Darnold lofts up a beautiful pass to his favorite receiver, Jermaine Kearse. And we are going up 7-0 in the second quarter, the beginning of the second quarter. Now it's 1st and 10, and we are going to sack Tannehill right there with Williamson. Now it's 3rd and 22 from the 11-yard line, and Tannehill finds his man Stills, but he drops it. So now we are on the return, on the punt return. We have Robbie Anderson back there because Chris Thompson is injured, obviously. And Robbie Anderson wants to show us what he can do. He breaks a tackle, makes a couple people miss. Still isn't down, but is ran out of bounds at the 42-yard line. So now it's 3rd and 12 from the 44, and Darnold is going to get sacked. So we're just going to have to punt the ball away, and that we did. But our defense is getting a whole lot of stops. So it's 3rd and 10 from the 15-yard line. And Tannehill tries to throw to his man, but he just throws it out of bounds. So we have the ball right back. 1st and 10, 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. We give it to Barkley, and Barkley gets us a first. He gets us the first down because of the penalty on the Dolphins' defense. So it's 2nd and 15 from the 42. We find Enunwa right there into their territory, into the 18-yard line, into their red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 18, and Darnold is going to find Robbie Anderson right there all the way to the 3-yard line. Now on 1st and goal at the 3, we hand it off to Barkley, and Barkley is going to walk right into the end zone, and we are beginning to assert our offensive dominance. We've been asserting our defensive dominance, but now it's time to put the pedal to the metal. Now we kick the ball off to Kenyon Drake, and Kenyon Drake is going to make us shift us out of our shoes. That's a beautiful spin move, and he thought he was gone, but we caught up to him at the 39-yard line, although that was a beautiful return by Kenyon Drake. Now Tannehill is going out and he's running for 9 yards. Now 2nd and 1, he's running a play action and he finds his man Darby over the left side and he's going to spin some of our players around, but we take him down at the 12-yard line. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 12 and Marcus May lays the boom on Kenyon Drake, forcing him to fumble. I mean, just take a look at this hit. That's a big hit, and we need more of those from Marcus May. I know he's capable of doing that almost every single time. I don't know why he doesn't. Now, Sam Darnold's over here looking like the white Mike Vick. I'm loving that run from him. You saw how he turned that corner? Now, it's 2nd and 10 from the 46-yard line. Sam Darnold is slipping in the backfield, but he finds Terrell Pryor right there for the 1st down. Now, it's 1st and 10 from the 43, and Darnold finds Barkley over the left side. He's making some people miss and gets all the way to the 31-yard line. So it's 1st and 10 from the 31. Darnold is dropping back, and Darnold is going to get sacked, and he's going to fumble, but our man recovers it, thank God. And on 2nd and 19, we get a pass interference call, so it's going to give us some good field position and a good 1st down. So we have the ball on the 28 on 2nd and 10, and Darnold's getting sacked for a loss of 10 yards. So it's 3rd and 20. Michelle is trying to get us some yards. He gets us 8 yards, but that's not enough for the 1st down, not even close. Although we are in field goal range, so we do kick that field goal, and we are going to be going up 17-0, walking almost about to be halftime. So it's 1st and 10. Kenyon Drake is running over the left side. He makes somebody miss, and we just need to tackle him so we can end this quarter and get into halftime. Now it's 1st and 10 with 10 seconds remaining. We just got to stop him back here, and we do. We sack Tannehill. So we are going to be walking into halftime up 17-0, completely dominating the Dolphins as we should be. And we just need to keep this up, and we need to run the ball a little bit more actually, and maybe get some more takeaways, but we're fine. Now straight out of halftime, it's 1st and 10. We're handing it off to Saquon Barkley, and Saquon Barkley is getting us 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3 from the 32, running a play action, and Sam Darnold is rolling over to the right side, and he's going to find his man Curse right there. A beautiful catch and pass. Now it's 2nd and 8, and we have Barkley over the left side with a lot of space. He's trying to make somebody miss, but he cannot, although he's taken down all the way at the 24-yard line. Now it's play action, and Sam Darnold is looking. He finds his man Curse once again all the way to the 8-yard line. So it's 1st and goal from the 8. We're handing it off to Sony Michel. He's breaking the tackle, and I thought he was going to get into the end zone, but he did not. So now it's 3rd and goal from the 2, and we do end up getting into that end zone. Who else but Jermaine Kearse on the receiving end of that pass? So now it's 2nd and 7. We're up 24-0, and Tannehill finds Gesicki for their biggest gain of the day probably. Now it's 3rd and 4, and Tannehill is going to be getting sacked before he could even get out of that pocket. So we are going to get the ball right back on 3rd and 7. Darnold is dropping back, but Darnold finds Robbie Anderson for the gain of 16 yards and to move the chains. So now it's 3rd and 7 once again, but this time Darnold is going to get sacked and he's going to fumble, but we do recover it, so we're going to punt the ball to the Miami Dolphins, and Tannehill finds his man Parker for the gain of 10 yards. Now it's 2nd and 9 from the 44, and Marcus May could have jumped that in my opinion, and he was my user. I really thought that was going to be a pick 6, but I guess I was wrong. So now it's 3rd and 2. Tannehill's running for his life. He does a terrible pass, and it's going to force him to go for it on 4th and 2, where it's a play action, and Tannehill has his man open, but he overthrows him, and that's just been their day so far. Now it's 3rd and 4 for us, and we have a beautiful run by Sony Michel. A beautiful juke move right there, and I wish he could have gotten to the end zone, but he did not. And we are now at the 11-yard line after that huge gain. So now it's 2nd and 14, and Saquon Barkley has nowhere to go, and it's gonna make it 3rd and 15, and we're just gonna pass for it because let's try to get this touchdown. But Robbie Anderson cannot come down with it, so we are just gonna be kicking this field goal to go up 27-0. It is a complete domination today. The Dolphins, once again, can barely move the ball on our defense, which is pretty good for us, but it's really terrible for them because our defense isn't even that great. We still have a whole lot of holes in our a whole lot of holes. We still have a bunch of holes in our defense that we need to fix, definitely in this offseason, in the draft, and in the free agency, because next year I feel like we can make a Super Bowl run. Maybe not this year, even though our team is doing very well in the regular season. So it is 3rd and 10 now. The Dolphins have the ball, and Tannehill finds his man Parker for the first down. And they are not giving up. I have to give it to them. So it's 1st and 10 for the 33. They're still not giving up. Finds Parker once again for the first down. And they're almost into our red zone. It's 3rd and inches from the 23. And this is just that was the smallest window I've ever seen. I don't know how the screen did not react to that. But now Tannehill is going to find his man Stills for the touchdown. And once again, we do not shut them out. But we did completely dominate them. That's the end of the game. It's 27-7. They scored on their last drive with barely any time left. We completely dominated them, though. As you can see, in every single category, even in takeaways. Even though Sam Darnold fumbled twice. And our defense really isn't that great at forcing turnovers. So we definitely need to work on that, as I've been saying, in the offseason. Maybe now. None of our corners, we have 2 interceptions all year, which is not great. I'm used to having a lot of interceptions. There hasn't been many interceptions in this gameplay so far. So I don't know, that's kind of crazy to me, because I'm used to throwing a lot of interceptions and stuff like that. But I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. We completely dominated the Dolphins, and next week I think we're taking on the Falcons at home. So stay tuned for that tomorrow probably. And if you did enjoy, like and subscribe, all that fun stuff. And as always, I'll catch you guys next time.
Smoke a lot, got a permanent cough. Popping them pills again. Used to think you was my dog. Now you are not my friend. Turn myself into a boss. I was born to win. Still know how to handle a loss.